Welcome back to Journey to Peace with me. Today is Stuffing Sunday. We have a few more people on our journey this week than we did last Stuffing Sunday video. So I'd like for you all to welcome them. What we do on Stuffing Sundays is we live by Cash is King, Dave Ramsey's zero-based budgeting. And so we stuff our cash envelopes every pay period, and I just do mine on Sunday to begin the next week. For all of you who are on my journey to financial freedom, I thank you for bearing with me as I've been posting more about my journey to peace and my physical appearance. I've been posting my workouts daily because I've been receiving feedback that people wanted me to keep doing that. And so I don't mean to inundate you or to run you away. And I thank you for not unsubscribing to my channel. Because when I started this journey, I started wanting to have a multifaceted channel. And then I started to realize why, you know, people kind of narrow it down and get a niche. But I didn't want that for this channel because we are all well-rounded people who are on different journeys. And so I want you all to take the journey that matches whatever journey that you are on with me as I journey to peace in all of these different areas of my life. And I hope that along the way, maybe you will start a new journey with me as I do all of the things that I do. So bear with me as maybe I'm not posting as much in your particular area that you're interested in, but don't unsubscribe because I'll post randomly about whatever different topics. But while we're on the topic of Journey to Financial Freedom, let me know what else you want me to post. Do you want to know about my budgeting? Do you want to know what it is that I don't buy anymore? Do you want to know different tips and steps on how I got out of living paycheck to paycheck and being more comfortable now? Let me know. Let me know down in the comment section below. All right, let's get started. So if you are new to our Stuffing Sundays, I start with our joint account. My husband and I both contribute to this particular account for all of our household bills. And then I move on to my personal account, which is the account that I contribute to for our sinking funds and different things like that. All right, so let's get started. In the joint account, we know that I put my groceries in first, and we budget $250 for groceries for this pay period. So in my groceries category, there is $105 left, and that's only because I'm doing this early Sunday morning and I haven't gone grocery shopping yet. So there's still money left over. And because I have already taken care of school clothes, I am going to put the extra money into our Christmas sinking fund. I'm sure the kids will be happy about that. All right, so this is daycare and aftercare money for our children. And also because we're not paying this week, I'm still going to go ahead and put that in a school fund because the babies have a $75 fee each for the school year for their snacks because they are in pre-K 4 in kindergarten. So their classes require us to provide $75 for the year for snacks. Our date night money, we have not done a date night that cost us any money. We have tried to save some money in that category, and we've been doing at-home dates or group dates that have been at someone else's home, so we haven't spent any money. So we're just stacking it up right now. It'll be there whenever we decide to use it, but we put $75 into the date night category. So the next is our eating out money. We set aside $100 to eat at restaurants for the entire family. There are 5 of us, and that goes here. Let's see, there, $13. We did very poorly this month. We usually have more left over, but $13 is all we have left in that category. And then the last thing is allowance that comes out of the joint account. That's here, sorry. So the babies, they get $10 each, and then my big girl, she gets $20, but all of it goes into my wallet, and when they're ready for it, they just ask. They don't have any money left over because remember in the last video, I was telling you that they were using their allowance money to buy whatever they wanted on their field trips or at camp. They had this thing called Kona Ice, and so every Friday or Tuesday and Friday they were asking for $2 here, $3 there to get this Kona Ice, and I just had them pay for it because their field trip money was ended up coming out of my miscellaneous money, because I wanted to make sure they had enough in the school fund to be able to buy their school clothes. So I was taking almost $40 a week out of my miscellaneous money to pay for their field trips. So that's it for our joint account. And my wallet is really full this time because I have not emptied. I usually put it in a different pocket, but I haven't emptied my change. Remember this, I told you about the easy savings challenge, and I put that up here. But so this is what I have, and I also have some more in my change pocket, but that's why my wallet is so bulky and I can't actually close it just yet. All right, so now I'm moving on to my personal account. So for my personal, I start with gas, and I do have money left over in my gas category. I just filled up again yesterday, and I drove like crazy yesterday. I filled up on Saturday or Friday after work, and nearly half the tank was gone on Saturday. So I only have $33 left in my gas, and that'll go into my car sinking fund. And so now I'm just gonna go ahead and put the $175 into my gas. The next category is my phone bill. I put $80 in here, but my phone bill isn't $80. I just put it just because my sister and I share a plan, and in case we go over, I want to have some money there, and I don't have to worry about it. Next is tithe. I put that here. I'm headed to church, so I'm about to give my tithe. It won't be in my wallet for too long. The next thing is my miscellaneous money. So I give myself $100 every 2 weeks, just like I was talking about. Let's see, I do have some left over, not much because I was giving the kids something. So I have $13, and so that'll go into my personal money. Let's see. So this is the restaurant money. I add this to our eating out budget because if I go out to eat at lunch by myself, I shouldn't take from the family, right? Because I wasn't responsible enough to take lunch that day. So I just put a little extra in here just for me, just in case I decide to go out to lunch. And so that's it with stuffing my wallet. Now I'm moving on to stuffing my sinking funds. So if you are new and you don't know what a sinking fund is, I'll put a tag up here for that. So now first what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the money that was left over from my wallet and put it into the sinking fund. This is the baby's money, so it's going into the school fund, and this is what my sinking funds look like. And I keep this in a safe. So this money was the eating out money. It's gonna go into birthdays. This was my leftover gas money, and I'm gonna put that into my car fund. This was my leftover miscellaneous money, so this is gonna go into my personal fund. All right, so this is baby girl's gymnastics money, so it goes into her gymnastics sinking fund. This comes out of our joint account, and we have to pay her fee monthly. All right, so $100, you all know this. I start this off, and that goes into my vacation fund. $100 goes into my friend's wedding fund. So if she decides she is not going to have a destination wedding and we're actually going to stay here, we'll have some money, and then we'll just roll that over either into our vacation fund, or I realized that I don't think enough taxes are coming out of my check. I think I may have messed up with my W-4 and how many withholdings I have. So I'm going to be continuing to put money in there just in case I owe at the end of the year. All right, so now I put $53 into my personal miscellaneous money sinking fund. And we have decided as a family on this Journey to Peace with Me channel that instead of buying a new purse, I'm going to put this money toward my student loan. So each other category within my sinking fund gets $22. So that means birthdays gets $22. And now Christmas gets $22. My car gets $22. Now listen, the reason why it's so important to have a car sinking fund is for your maintenance. Whatever happens to your car has to come out of this fund. So in the last video, I told you that I had to purchase a Groupon for an oil change. I did that, it was $40. And then when I got there, of course they wanted more money, right? I need a new wiper blades and I need a new filter. So I ended up spending $68 on top of the $40 I spent on the Groupon. So it was a total of $108. I've already taken care of that, and I was fine with it because I had the money saved. And then my husband's car broke down as well, and he had to get the fans replaced in his car, and that was $300. But not to worry, the sinking fund was here for it, and you know, the mechanic just said, this is how much it is. Have it, take it. And I realized that I have to pay for my registration this year. I thought I did the 2-year renewal, which would have taken me to 2019. I didn't. So I have to do it this year at the end of the year, but there'll be money left in the car fund for that. So the next fund is school, and school gets $22. School is all things school, field trips, snacks, whatever they need for school. The next category is home repair, and this is for decorations, whatever we want around the house, and you know, to fix it up. And then the last category is the doctor, and we make sure we keep this stocked because my oldest daughter, she has asthma. We never know when she's gonna need to go to the hospital, so we keep money in here for our co-pays. We make sure we have enough money to cover her pump and her medications that she needs. Also, it takes care of the copay to go and see the doctor. I've told you in a couple of videos that I had to go to the doctor in my surgery, so I ended up having to pay that, and she ended up going to the emergency room a couple of months ago, so the doctor's fund comes in handy for that. So this is it for this week's Stuffing Sunday. Let me know how you're doing on your cash envelope system down in the comment section below. If you've gotten this far in the video, I thank you for watching all the way through. I really appreciate it. This channel is growing slowly, but it's growing, and I really appreciate you guys coming back for every Stuffing Sunday video and watching me stuff my cash envelope systems and giving you some tips on what I'm doing. So like, comment, subscribe, share, and welcome to the journey. As always, until next time, journey on.